Hello?
Hey, is this Damon?
Yeah, this is.
Hey, what's up, dude? This is Zach Moonshine from Metal Devastation Radio.
What's up, man? How are you?
I'm all right, man.
Good.
So,
Yeah, actually, well, fuck, dude. Can you call me back in like 1 minute, literally, dude? I'm so sorry. I'm fucking on the toilet, dude. I just need to fucking finish up real quick. I'm sorry.
all right, man. I'll call you back.
Like 30 seconds, dude. Just let me finish this off real quick, all right?
All right.
I'm sorry. Yeah, much better. I'm sorry, dude. That was not what I expected to happen there.
Yeah, man, that's all good, dude. Shit happens.
Yeah, fucking A. When you gotta go, you gotta go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Zach Moonshine with Metal Devastation Radio, and right now on the phone with me, I have Damon from Stoneburner. What's going on, Damon?
Not much, man. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good, man. So tell us what's going on right now in the world of Stoneburner.
Right now, we've just been practicing, getting ready for this little run we're doing with our friends' burials in July. Yeah, just kind of taking it easy a little bit, kind of reaping the benefits of all the hard work we've already done. Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. Well, why don't you go ahead and tell everybody out there that's listening that doesn't know where are you guys from and how'd the band get started?
Yeah, man. We're from Portland, Oregon. And the band started initially 6 years ago. I wasn't in the band at the time. I joined 3 years ago. I started off with two brothers, Jesse being the drummer and his brother John, who I replaced later. And then Jason and Elijah all came together eventually. And they started off, they did a demo. John had to move away. I stepped in. We did the first album. And I had stepped in like 3 months before we recorded that first album. So I really didn't have much to say about, the writing process or anything like that. So this last album was really like a much more collaborative piece between all the writing sources,
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Now the band name itself, Stoneburner, how did you guys come up with that? What's the meaning behind that to you?
It's a reference from that Dune, or from the Dune books. It gets referenced in the second one particularly. It's a subterranean nuke basically, and we're all nerds, so we're like, Dune's the perfect thing to get a reference from, and it sounds pretty badass. We thought.
Hell yeah, man! Yeah, that's the first thing I thought whenever I first read it somewhere. I can't remember where, but I seen it, and immediately it was like, "What the fuck is that, man? I gotta check that out." It just sounds cool.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. Some people think it's some kind of drug reference. I'm like, come on.
Actually, I was just thinking that it sounded to me like something that's so fucking heavy that it's so fucking I don't know, like it just burns stones or something.
Right? Yeah. The Magma maker or something.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Now, this album, Life Drawing, what can you tell us? Like, what went into the making of this record and everything?
We started writing this album right when we got done with Sickness Will Pass, really. The first couple songs we did were Some Can and The Phoenix. And The Phoenix was a piece that started coming to me for a long time. And I like wrote the first half of it. And then I sat down with Elijah and I was like explaining the concept that I was working with and how I wanted him to do like a contradictory piece to it. And then he wrote the second half of the song, basically. And we've been playing that thing out for like over 2 years now. And same with that song, Some Can. And then the rest of it just kind of flew together, like Jason would come together with some riffs. I'd be like, oh, why don't we do this here? Like it wasn't like a solid movement in any sense, really. Like once we got all the pieces laid out, we looked at the times. We're like, all right, this is how we should lay out to fit on a piece of wax. And Elijah's like, well, these are perfect little gaps right here where I could do these little Tony Iommi things, So it kind of just went really organically, Like none of the writing process was pushed in any sense, We weren't like, oh shit, we need a song. You know, like, it was just, this is what we got to bring to the table, and it turns out to be, you know, just over an hour.
Yeah. I noticed that, I mean, there's like a lot of dynamics too going on in the record. Like, you listen to it from front to back, and it doesn't wear on you. Like, you don't get tired of it, you know, like you can listen to it from front to end, and it just sort of takes you on a little journey. I like that.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah. You know, once I sat down and listened to it, I was like, damn, we do have quite a bit of dynamics. I didn't really notice it while I'm playing it because, you know, it's all very intense for me.
Yeah.
You know, just different expressions of the emotions.
What kind of themes? What kind of themes would you say are like behind the songs and stuff on it?
General disdain for oneself. You know, self-loathing and not feeling adequate enough to fucking be an active human in this fucking society. You know, generally being pissed off. We're a pretty simple band. You know, like most of the time our lives seem to try and beat us back down. You know, it's the way we cope with it.
Oh yeah, man. Now the album art itself, how did you guys come up with that? What's the story behind that?
So our great friend JJ Shirey is our artist. We did the same thing with him last time. We have him come sit down with a couple of our practices. He hears the new songs. We give him some working lyric sheets. If we have like demoed tracks, we give them to him. And then he just sits down and comes up with it, dude. We have no, you know, like, of course we have some say in it, but a lot of, you know, Sickness Will Pass, he's like, I have this image of like a hand just like discarded in the bushes. And I'm like, yeah, dude, do that. And this time he's like, I don't know, man, I'm feeling this like, this body, like, just like in like, this like painful position, kind of like in like a hospital bed or something. And we're like, yeah, dude, do it. You know, he does all this stuff in oils. The actual piece is huge. You know, they're awesome pieces of art. We own both of them, and he's just an amazing friend who just loves working with us.
Yeah, it fucking looks badass, man. Is this going to be available on? Is it on vinyl?
No, we don't have anybody put it on vinyl. So if anybody out there wants to do our vinyl, let us know.
Yeah, that'd definitely be cool.
Yeah, right.
Shit, I mean, I'd fucking get like a fucking poster of that or something and hang it up on the wall.
Sure, yeah, we're actually, so on this run we're doing with Burials down the West Coast in July 15th in Portland, 18th in, oh shit, I'm messing this up. 18th in Ashland, 19th in Oakland, 20th in Concord, 21st in Sacramento, and 23rd in Eugene. We're going to have a poster built, or just punch it up for it, of the album art.
Sweet.
You know, damn vinyl. Yeah.
That's very cool.
Hit us up and we'll get you one, dude.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Taking it back to the beginning, like, what kind of bands would you say got you into metal in the first place when you were a kid?
When I was a kid?
Yeah.
Shit, dude. Godflesh is probably like the first album I got, and I was just like, you know, I was like 12 years old. I was like, oh, this is the shit. All right, you know, and then and then I got an Emperor album, and I was sitting in school listening to Emperor, like, I fucking hate everybody. And then I look over, and this other kid who looks like he hates people, and I go up to him, and I'm like, hey, man, what you listening to? He's like, this band Nile. I'm like, what's that? And he's like, it's just really rad stuff you want to listen to. And I was like, hell yeah, you want to listen to Emperor? He's like, what's that? So then we started, like, switching discs around, you know, and I got definitely more into, like, the, you know, more extreme death metal at first, you know. Got real into Pig Destroyer. Still love that band to death, you know. And then, like, yeah, of course, you know, Black Sabbath is God. And, you know, so then I found Wake, and that band just totally ruined my life. I fucking, that is my, I guess I say that's my black flag. You know, if it wasn't for that band, I wouldn't be here. You know, and now getting to know those dudes, I'm like very humbled to, you know, have such amazing friends around me. But yeah, Wake was definitely that turning point for me. I was like, oh shit, I need distortion pedals and more amplification.
Yeah, their shit is fucking crushing, man.
too. Yeah, they are.
Well, what would you say that like influences the band as a whole now?
For Jesse, Elijah, and myself, I would definitely say alcohol and weed. And Jason, I would definitely say Twinkies and Dr. Pepper.
Nice.
Yeah, you know, and then just a general, you know, hatred for life, you know. Sometimes it's pretty damn good, most of the time it's pretty damn hard, you know.
What's the metal scene like there in Portland?
Oh man, it's so killer. This city is so rad. There's so many kick-ass bands popping up all the time, you know, like throughout the metal genre, you got everything from like stoner violence with the Snakes Kids. We have like amazing black metal, you know, with like Spectral Tombs, and I guess you could call Burials black metal, but I really don't think they are. They're way too dynamic. You know, we got like Usnias living here with like, you know, their super heavy shit, and The Body moved into town. Then we have like, you know, guys like Tragedy that live here. You know, it's like last night there was this killer like goth punk show, you know, like, and it's all inclusive, you know, like all the metalheads, like fucking, you know, like post rock and like all the post rock kids, like grindcore, you know, it's like, it's a fucking party time, dude. You can't go anywhere without seeing somebody with a bullet belt and fucking bolt throw a back patch, you know, like,
that's
it's a
badass,
fucking metal
man.
city. It's a metal city. It's rad.
That's very cool. Yeah, I've been noticing here in the past few years a lot more, just a lot of bands just been popping up out of you know, they keep saying from Portland, and I'm like, damn, what's in the water out there, man?
Yeah, right, dude. I know. Yeah, we had Lord Dying and fucking Red Fang, dude.
Yeah,
you know, like, yeah, bands are just killing it out here. I think part of it is just like the super supportive community, you know, like killer venues to play at. I think also a part of it, dude, is like, you know, it's rainy for like at least 6 months of the year, nice and gloomy. So all you do is just sit inside and loads and like play with your guitar, you know, like
more practice time.
Some good bands. Yeah, exactly. You know, you don't want to be outside, so you're inside with your band. You know.
I've seen that you guys have toured with some pretty cool bands. What would you say is what's the coolest thing you've seen so far on tour?
As far as a band we played with, or just like something I saw on the street?
Well, anything really.
I don't know, dude. Those shows with Sleep were amazing in Seattle. We played with them at Numos 2 nights in a row. One night we had we hit the breaker on the fucking stage, so we like lost all power. Sat up there with our thumbs in our ass for like what felt like 5 hours. You know, it turned out to be a couple minutes, but like just staring at all those people with like, I didn't know any fucking jokes, dude. I didn't know what to do. You know? Couldn't do any acoustic sets. You know, and like, yeah, you know, getting to play with I Hate God shows in Oakland. Those shit, dude. That city is amazing. Kids pop off so hard. The first time we played there, this kid came up to us afterwards. He got like a fucking gash in his head. And we're like, dude, you all right, man? He's like, dude, you guys just killed it. That was amazing. There were like kids were like flying all over the place. There was blood all over the floor. Fucking like, it was insane. You know, like Oakland pops off. It's fun.
Hell yeah, man.
Mhm.
Well, moving forward into the future, what kind of plans do you guys have?
Just keep on coping, man. You know, like we started writing some new songs. We got a couple in the belt right now. You know, we're hoping to have another album recorded within a year. You know, we'll see how life treats us until then. It might be a couple of years, but you know, just keep on doing our thing. Cool. You know, hopefully we'll be in Europe next summer, and you'll see us at some festivals next year.
Nice. For everybody out there listening, where can they go to purchase you guys' music and T-shirts or anything like that?
You can contact us through our Facebook if you want some T-shirts or something like that. I think we have some hats still and back patches. If you want to get if you want to get CDs, go through the Neurot website, or just Google us. You know.
Right.
Yeah.
That's pretty much all you have to do nowadays. Just fucking Google search the fucking band name and
straight up, yeah.
Well, Damon, I'm about out of questions for you. Is there anything you'd like to tell all the people out there listening?
Yeah, man. Drop more acid and listen to more fucked up music.
Fuck yeah, man.
Oh, yeah, man.
Well, before I let you go, can I get you to make us a station tag?
Yeah.
All right. Just say something like, "This is Damon from Stoneburner, and you're listening to Metal Devastation Radio."
All right, cool. At any point?
Yeah, whenever you're ready.
This is Damon with Stoneburner, and you're listening to Metal Devastation.